Good day, my dear students. Let's start our today's lesson. Lesson number 7. The theme: Home is where the earth is. Learning objectives. Use speaking and listening skills to provide sensitive feedback to peers. Use a wide range of familiar and unfamiliar paper and digital reference resources to check meaning and extend understanding. Brainstorming. Answer the question: what do you know about yurts? How many parts are there in a yurt? Yurts. The yurt is one of the most sensible movable house. It's a comfortable and practical home, ideally suited to the local conditions and way of life, one of the greatest inventions of Eurasian nomads. It's easily taken apart. It's said that the Kazakh woman can do it in half an hour and carry it on horses and camels. The yurt consists of three main elements: an extensible trellis base, the kerege, a dome made of poles, the uq, and a round top, the shanrak. In ancient times, Turks were reputed as the most skillful felt makers of portable dwellings. Nowadays, the Kazakhs use felt to cover yurt and for its internal decoration, as well as to make carpets, dresses, and shoes. The Kazakhs live in surrounded with ornaments. Each yurt is decorated with beautiful handmade wool carpets and multicolored embroideries. Topic vocabulary of the lesson. Listen and repeat. Battle, bravery, hero, nomad, peacemaker, politician, put off, put on, put up with, row, spacious, step, victory, warrior. The next task is reading. Read the text on page 12. Home is where the yurt is. Do the task. Missing sentences. Read the text to get to know what is it about. Read the missing sentences and identify the main point in each. Read the text again and pay attention to the words before and after each gap. Look for clues, for example, he, it, etc., or linking words. Check that your choice fits grammatically. Read the whole text to check it makes sense. Now, listen and check.
Many years ago, nomads did not have a place to call home. But according to legend, this changed when one man, with the help of a group of clever insects, decided to build a yurt. One day, a man was walking on the steppe when he suddenly felt a gust of wind. He looked up to the sky. It was covered with grey rain clouds. He knew a huge storm was approaching, and he needed to find shelter immediately. Luckily, he spotted a tree with leafy branches. He hurried over to it just before it started to pour down with rain. He watched as lightning lit up the sky, followed by a clap of thunder. As he was sitting there, an ant with a high-pitched voice said, "You should be at home." The man answered, "I'm a traveler. I have no home." The insect was surprised by his answer. Interested by the conversation, a beetle, a grasshopper, and a dragonfly joined in. They each talked about how great their homes were. The man, however, sighed and said, "I'd like to have a home, but I don't know how to build one." The beetle spoke. "I can help you build a home. It needs to be strong and spacious, round and warm, and beautiful with light day and night," added the dragonfly. "And easy to carry, too," screeched the grasshopper. The man shook his head. He didn't think such a home existed. At that moment, the rain stopped and the sun came out. A beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. The man said, "Look at all the beauty around us." But no one answered. The insects were gone. The man was sad. But then, unexpectedly, the insects came back bringing things the man could use to build his home. The ant brought dried twigs. The beetle gave him wool. The grasshopper offered flexible plant stems, and the dragonfly gave him petals. So the man began to build his home. He used the dried twigs to make a round frame, the flexible plant stems to keep the frame together, the wool as walls, and the petals for carpet. He left a hole at the top for light. Now he had a house he could easily take apart and put up again wherever he wanted. He called his home a yurt. Since then, the yurt has been an important part of Kazakh life.
Okay. The next task is exercise 4. Fill in these words: clap, dried, find, flexible, gust, high-pitched, leafy, and poor. Use the phrases to make sentences based on the text. And the last task is exercise 5 on page 13. Fill in the correct particle to form the appropriate phrasal verb. Check in Appendix 1. Put up with, put on, put off. Reflection of the lesson. Answer this question. What did you learn at the lesson today? What was remembered today? What was the most useful for you at the lesson? What have you done best? How can you describe your results at the lesson in a few words? Okay, my dear students, our lesson is over. Thank you for your excellent work. Goodbye.